This is my current helmet cam system. I'm sure everybody goes, ooh, loads of stuff in there. This is well, it's a system more than anything, because a lot of helmet cameras are very modular, so you choose a different helmet cam, choose a different recorder and all sorts of stuff. So I'll break it down into the major components. This was I got this kit complete from a company called Dog Sport Cam. I'll put a link in the description and everything. I think it was about 250 quid, I think that's right. But I'll post a link up to wherever it is on their website, and try and cut a few clips into for each camera so you can see what's going on. Okay, starting off in the kit, we'll start with the very basic stuff first. Of course, you get a charger. Now this is to charge the main DV unit. That's all it is. Very tiny little unit. And it takes these fairly standard mobile phone, old-fashioned mobile phone type batteries. I'll pop that back in. I'll come back to that in a second. Nice thing about the charger that comes with it, you get the Euro fitting, and you can also then clamp on a GB plug, which is good, very useful. Got the camera itself. This the kit came with this nice sucker mount, which is great for sticking to cars or motorbike helmets, anything with a smooth surface. Now, with the cameras, you have a power and a general composite AV cable. Right, I'll come back to those in just a second. You then also need some sort of power source. Very basic, this one. Takes 8 AAs. The standard connection on there. Then of course you get a microphone. Now this isn't like a regular microphone, this is an active microphone, and I must say one thing I really don't like about this kit is this microphone. It's far too sensitive for the stuff that you'd expect to do with a helmet cam. It's got a variable resistor there that you can change the sensitivity of the mic, and yeah, it's far too sensitive. But I'll come back to that in a sec. The other thing is, you need a cable to join everything all together. So I'll show you how it all slots together and so on. So, you've got our power unit here. We need to power the camera, but we also need to power the mic. So the mic comes with this handy splitter cable. So we stick the splitter cable into the camera. Power then goes into that one, and that's now the camera is powered up and running off the battery pack. We then want to plug into the unit, of course. So it's a mini jack into the AV in. This gives us 2 phono cables. So yellow one goes to yellow, obviously, which is that's the video feed, and then white goes to the mic fitting. Now I'm sure you can see straight away that looks like a royal pain in the arse, and it can be a bit of a pain in the arse. You can actually, I sometimes now don't bother plugging the mic in to take a lot of the wires out of the picture, because the mic's practically useless, and that's one thing I must get sorted. Yeah, generally speaking, what I do now is I try and pack everything into a small little bag, and then you've only got to worry about the camera, which has got a nice long lead on it, so that's not so bad. The good thing about these bullet cams, this is a Sony one that comes in the kit. It's fully waterproof and environmental proofed. You can change the lenses on these by just unscrewing this, but it comes by default with a 70 degree lens, so that's pretty much perfect for most applications. I'm sure if you I'll put a bit of the footage up so you can see what it looks like, but I think I've found that of all the lenses I've used, this is by far the best angle. You get most action, and it's the closest approximation to sort of human vision as well, so you can give people a real good view on everything. These suckers, I always thought these weren't going to be very good, but they're tested up to some quite high speeds, and I've not had a problem with them popping off. You just got to make sure you get them on properly. don't just go bleh, because they will come off. But yeah, spend a little bit of time and then they're solid as a rock. But yeah, great little camera that is, and you get a nice screw mount at the back as well. So there's many options for mounting these sort of cameras, and the best part, unlike the ACT, physically a lot more lower profile, weigh a lot less as well, but it's all metal construction, nice and strong. Now the unit, it's a very nice little unit this actually. It's a cool full colour display. See the playbacks in real time, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately I don't think this is going to come out so well on the YouTube video, but we'll see what happens. I know it's very simple to use. Just top one, red light comes on to say it's recording, press it again to stop. Very, very simple. Now to get to playback you've got to switch on the top and you then get a menu. Very, very simple. You can select your videos, press play, and off you go. Okay, so it's a very, very neat little thing. As I said, I have got a couple of complaints about it. I'll let you make up your mind about the video quality from the bits and pieces I cut up. I'm very pleased with it. It's not bad quality at all for such a tilly little device. Let me take you through what it records to. Goes on to mini SD. It's got a 4 gig card in it. I forget how many hours. I think you get about 3 or 4 hours out of that. Battery seems to last maybe about an hour to 2 hours, depending on how you have the screen set up. It's got a number of options and bits and bobs. The best thing about this is just being able to preview back your footage completely simply. One of the stupid problems I've found is you can't fast forward and rewind videos in this view, which is very silly. It just skips on. I've been looking for firmware updates for this, but I can't seem to find anything anywhere. But that's only a minor complaint. The very, very biggest problem I have with it is there is no way to lock the buttons, and because that the record and pause and stop option is right up the top there, I find I do click it now and again when it's in a bag. I'm going to make some sort of case to protect the buttons, so they're really hard to push in. But yeah, that's the real drawback on this one. Aside from that, it seems quite a solid little device. A little bit flimsy, but it seems alright. And you can have AV in, AV in, USB, AV out, and then the record or playback mode. And it really is that simple. So yeah, that's the helmet cam. Any questions, please just post up a comment, and I'll do my best to answer them. But I hope you find this video useful. Cheers guys, I will see you soon.